Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing, or should I say, everything that released in week one of Palace's Autumn 2024 collection. I know, I'm starting off the autumn season really well by covering the first week late. But I did try and cover it on time, actually, to my own credit. I was there a couple hours before the drop, or I should say every hour up until the drop. I was refreshing various pages, trying to get some info on what was releasing in week one. And it wasn't until about like an hour until the drop that Max Merch More posted on their Instagram page the drop list for week one. And at that point, because it's so close to the release, I actually wouldn't have been able to make a video in time anyway to cover the release before it actually dropped. So at that point I thought, look, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be covering it after it releases because of the circumstances that have arisen, but that's okay. I mean, hopefully week two will be better. I'm actually quite surprised that all the different sources for the items that release in a weekly release for Palace posted so late. Normally they're like a couple days before the release. I mean, obviously week one is a little bit more different because they post the lookbook so close to the release of the first week, so it's obviously a bit more closer to the release, but an hour? That's probably the latest I've ever seen it for a long time. But yeah, that's okay though. We'll still cover week one because we've got to kick off the autumn season the right way. We'll be using a Palace community page today to cover all the pieces that released in week one. I'll give you my thoughts on the pieces, what my favorite colors are, if I'd pick them up or not, etc, etc. How we're going to cover all that is by using that first page that I just talked about. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for week one. Here we are at the Palace community page that we'll be using today, guys. It's of course linked down in that description section below if you want to check out and vote on the items yourselves. We'll quickly cover these release details and then we'll dive into the numerous amount of pieces that released in week one. So the items releasing in week one released on Friday, August 9th, 2024, online and in store, and that would be 11 a.m. GMT time for the UK, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the US, and then on the Saturday the 10th of August for Japan and China, 11 a.m. in their respective time zones. If you guys have any further questions on when and where it released, drop them in the comment section below. We'll get into week one. Let's start by covering the sweatshirts that released this week, which we have a large variety of them releasing in week one. For me, I don't know, like the Tokyo burgundy one is quite nice. I do like burgundy hoodies, and it's a collaborative hoodie with Champion, so a very nice quality hoodie regardless. I don't mind the Jungle Dream hoodie, but I don't usually go for massive logos like that anymore. The crew neck sweater is kind of nice. The quarter zip is quite nice. It comes in a variety of different colors, very vibrant and in your face colors. Nothing, well, besides the black, nothing that's kind of toned down or calm. It's pretty intense. The Celtic hoodie did release this week as well. We saw this color in the lookbook, but there is a couple other colors as well of it. I think the color we saw in the lookbook is probably the best color. Nothing that really sticks out to me from week one, but just some cool hoodies and sweaters and whatnot. I think the most versatile, easy to wear piece is probably going to be the quarter zip, but you'll have to look out for the color options there. For me though, not going too crazy about the sweatshirts for week one. Now for the shirting, we have a shirt that we saw in the lookbook, and I'm really glad it came in other colors. I know that's probably a really mean way to say it, but we have the Maximum overshirt, and this came in like this black color, this real tree color. But the color that I'm actually really liking the most is the deep green. Just having those panels swapped out for a lighter color is actually really nice. It does make it really nice. I like it in the green. The other colors though, where it's like mixed and matched, nah, I'm alright. We've got the guard shirt coming in a black and a white. Probably the white for me if I had to pick. Then we have the pachinko shirt, which we saw in the lookbook, and I thought it looked hideous in the lookbook, but it looks it's got to be a different shirt because the one in the lookbook was a long sleeve, wasn't it? This has got to be slightly different. I mean, I don't think it looks atrocious. Like, I actually think it looks okay here, but I'm still gonna say that the maximum overshirt is my favorite shirt from week 1. Now for the hat options for week 1, we have a lot of different options here. We have the Celtic pieces featuring again. Yeah, that's not doing too much for me. I think the hoodie is definitely the best piece with that kind of graphic on it. We've got a balaclava, which I'm never a big fan of, but a lot of people are. We've got the Supplex Pal hat. I actually really like this. I like the graphic on it. I like the color options it comes in. The black one is really nice. I really do like the black one here. Probably my favorite color out of all of them. It's the same logo we saw on the quarter zip as well. We've got just a nice P6 panel. Comes in a lot of nice colors. That's probably... Oh, the Duo shell is actually a nice hat as well. I'll give that one credit. I think the best hats this week are the Supplex Pal hat and the 6 panel, just because they're nice, easy to wear, nice color options. You don't have to make a big fuss about them, you know? Now moving into the knitwear, yeah, none of it's for me this week. The Posh knit, no. The Palace Guard knit with the British Guard taking up the A, no. Yeah, none of this is really speaking to me at all this week. To the jackets, we do have some jackets that are definitely more my flavor. We'll start off with the 10-ounce hooded jacket is actually quite nice. I like it in the various different colors it comes in. Wouldn't be a jacket that I would see myself wearing, but I don't have any major gripes against it. The Duo shell jacket is not too bad either. I think the zipped MA1 bomber jacket is probably my favorite. I really like it in the stonewash color. The black color is really nice as well. I like the idea of unzipping the arms and then that like iconic orange coming through. I really like the Palencia track jacket. Not something I would wear, but I just really like the asymmetrical pattern and design that's been done on it. That's really cool. The Duo shell in the black and white looks really nice. The furry trucker jacket goes hard in both colors, both in the gray and the brown. And there's also the guard, I guess it's his car coat. Just leave it at that. I think that's a nice piece as well. The jackets this week are definitely the heavy hitters. I think this is a much nicer section this week and probably the best section. I know we've got quite a few to go, but yeah, I really think that the jackets this week, they've really done a good job for week 1. The accessories, we have some fun pieces, a cool belt, nice badge, another belt, a nice little key ring here. The foam finger is a good laugh as well. Oh, a Stein glass, that's cool. Of course, some stickers, another keychain, another badge, a mug. It's just some fun accessories this week. Yeah, I could definitely get around a lot of them. I really like the badges. The keychains are cool. And the belts, they're nice as well. To the t-shirts, we have quite a few. I, of course, really like the collegiate styled pieces. So the Palace t-shirt here with the football helmet, I really like that. That's really nice. That speaks to me. I also really like the exclusive champion collab ones. That looks really nice. I like it the most in the Tokyo color or the Seoul color as well. yeah, I like it with like one word locations. So Tokyo, Seoul, London, New York, Los Angeles. You kind of lose me there. I like my one word locations. The active t-shirt looks kind of cool as well. I hope that came in. Yeah, I definitely like it in the white a lot more than I like it in the stone gray. The black looks quite nice as well. I'll give it a thumbs up for the burgundy shirt here and the racy green one here. I'll also give some love to the other t-shirts up here. But yeah, the punch t-shirt, not so much. But yeah, for the most part, I think they've done a pretty good job at the t-shirts this week. I would say that I'd be happy to pick up quite a few of them. Luggage or the backpacks. Yeah, I don't wear any backpacks. Like at most, I might have like I don't have one now, but I'd love like a capital canvas bag or a satchel or something like that. Like this, it looks way too technical for the aesthetic that I normally wear day to day. Like this looks, yeah, like the materials, the overall style, it's just not something that would fit all too well in my wardrobe, and I just wouldn't wear it. So for me, no, but I could definitely see like some of these ghost gray pieces and the black pieces working so well with people that wear outfits that are more technical and have more technical fabrics. But for me, I wear a lot of cottons, lots of linens, lots of rayon. Nothing really here kind of works with that in my view. The trousers, I doubt many of them are going to actually speak to me. The ones that probably speak to me the most are just some really baggy denim. That's probably what I'd be going for. I do like the idea of the zipped flight trousers to match the bomber jacket, but I could live quite comfortably with just the jacket. I don't think I need the pants as well. So yeah, probably not interested in those too much. But yeah, like I expected, not much here that's really tickling my fancy. Mainly just the jeans. I think the baggy jeans in the various colors it comes in, yeah, that's what I would be looking at realistically. Custom tops, what do we got? Yeah, some very multi-striped pieces here. Not for me. We've got the like ribbed jersey long sleeve. I think we saw this in the lookbook, but it was like hidden under pieces, so we didn't get to see that it has two colors to it. I think the best piece out of this section this week is probably the jersey. The white color looks really nice. The navy and purple's quite nice. I think my favorite would go to the white and navy. The rest of the pieces, they were okay. The long sleeve is probably the second best piece in the custom tops this week. To the bottoms, basically the trousers without belt loops. Or is that the definition? It's probably all just about like cut and silhouette and etc, etc. But yeah, we have a bunch of sweatpants, a bunch of joggers, nothing really speaking to me. The duo shell shorts, these are quite nice though. They would work very well with the jacket and even just very well by themselves. But I don't generally wear shorts, like I generally wear pants, so not for me. But yeah, I think the pants, this would be the hardest section to sell me on, and I don't think there's anything here in the bottoms that really do it for me. And of course, last but not least, we have the skateboards, or the skate gear that's releasing this week. None of them really appealing to me. I think Supreme does skateboards a lot better, and they look just a lot nicer, aesthetically at least, but if you're a skating brand, of course you have to have skateboards dedicated to the various skaters that you know, skate for you. For me though, none of these are really doing too much for me. I like them as art pieces, but yeah, that's really it. That's everything releasing in week 1, guys. What do I think the standout pieces are for this week? I definitely think it's the jackets. Following that would probably be the t-shirts, and then following that might be, I would say, the hats, potentially. The hats or the accessories. I think those are sections that I enjoyed the most from week 1. I think my favorite piece this week is either going to go to the fur trucker or the bomber jacket. If I couldn't get any of those, I think the exclusive champion shirts are awesome, but they're exclusives. You got to buy them in store. So unless I'm flying to Korea or Japan sometime soon, probably can't pick those up unless someone wants to sell them to me. But yeah, no, cool pieces nonetheless. Most of it not really for me. That's to be expected though. But yeah, not the most amazing week one we've ever seen in a Palace season, but it was a week one. It was their first week. We can leave it at that. You know, there were some cool pieces here and there, but nothing super crazy. Love to hear your thoughts though. Maybe you thought week one was absolutely insane. Maybe you thought it was the best week ever. Let me know how you feel about the first week of Palace's Autumn 24 season down in that comment section below. I think that's everything to cover about week one. We covered the release details, all the individual pieces releasing in it, my thoughts on the pieces and the week as a whole. And now I want to hear from you. I want to hear, what did you pick up from week one? I'm not picking up anything because I'm saving up for an undercover piece that I have my eyes on. I've got to stay true to that. So we'll see how that kind of goes. But I want to hear if you picked up like the trucker jacket, the bomber jacket, or maybe just one of the nice shirts. Let me know what you grabbed from week one down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering the upcoming weekly drops for Palace, maybe the upcoming future Palace collaborations, you know what I'm going to ask you for. I'm going to ask you for the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,875 subscribers before the end of August. We've got less than 5 to go before we hit that milestone. So if you tell a couple mates, if they tell a couple mates, I think we'll be able to hit it before the end of the month. But that is everything I really have to add about week one, guys. I'm keen to cover the rest of the weekly drops with you. Hopefully we can do it on time or before the drop actually releases, but maybe that was just a one-off for week one. We'll have to see. But yeah, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next Palace Skateboards video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later, guys.